Go with me, meditate in the garden. Come on.
Everyone's coming in. Hey, Gary.
Hey, how are you? I'm so happy to be actually here. I'm so happy to be here. I'm happy to be alive. Thank you guys for praying for me. Thank you guys for sending me love and light and energy and healing and all that stuff. Even you, Tanoch. How you doing? How you doing, Tanoch?
Thank you, Gary. Yeah, of course we prayed for you and always wanted the best for you. But we're doing great. I think. Well, we're kind of suffering. We're here in Mexico. Uh,
Yeah, you're eating and drinking yourself to death. That's what you're doing, right?
you know
The
what?
best food in the world. I love it when you guys come because all you do is fix me all these amazing meals and stuff. So anyway, enough about us. Let's talk about everybody else, right? And so Michelle, hello, hey girl, what up?
Hey, hi
You know,
everybody. Happy New Year.
oh, there you are. You look beautiful. Look at you. You look a
Aw,
big hottie
you look good.
patati. Yeah, you look skinny mini. I can tell. Look at that.
Aw.
That's good. You know. Hey Dino. And so Dino's here with me. Hey Dean, what up? You know.
Yep, I'm here with you. And Michelle's looking all hot in Vegas. All by her.
It's
Yep.
funny how that
I see how
works,
it
you
works.
know?
Yes, honey.
Always
Yep,
happens
always
that
works.
way. Always happens. And now we got Judy. Judy, what up? What you doing? Hey
Hey,
girl.
hello.
Hey, I'm glad to see you. I just want to give you a big hug. You know, Judy's always horrified when she sees me because she saw me at my absolute worst when I was going through the COVID thing, and she came over to Adina Michelle's to take care of me when I was fresh out of the hospital, and Judy had that look on her face like, I'm not going to let you know how bad you look. You know, and so if you can imagine me, I lost 60 pounds and I looked as bad could be. I'd lost 2 layers of skin. You know, I mean, all kinds of crazy things happens to your body. And so this COVID thing is just really, really horrendous for everybody. And so, and a lot of you guys, you know, we lost loved ones on the show, you know, that have been with us a lot, you know, and so I mean, you know, we're all going through things, and so through my dying process. By the way, I died 5 times, you guys, and I would just and God would open up all these new heavens, and so with that, I got a bunch of brand new spiritual gifts, and I'm going to share them with you. That's right, you guys. I'm going to share them with you, and I'm going to show you how to go to these higher vibrations, and this higher vibration energy really does bring in enough light to fix some of these catastrophic problems this world has today. And so if you really think about how do you fix the world's problems, well, you know, nobody has an answer. And if everybody, you know, kind of gets together and thinks about it, they still don't have an answer. And so the only way you can fix it is with light. And so now then there's actually a higher wattage of light that exists. And I figured this out through my whole dying process. And so I'm going to share this with you. It'll take me a little while to get this through to you guys, to get you guys, you know, kind of up on what's going on. If you could imagine, in the last 4 months or so, I've been just tutored by God every day and the angels to figure out how to figure it out. And so, and the only thing I want to do is share that with you guys. And so in the next while, I'm going to be sharing with you some things that I never heard of, some things I've never seen, some new spiritual gifts that I've never heard of, and these things are miracle-esque gifts, and all you guys can get them, just like I got them. You guys can get them too. And this is going to help you out because we're going through crazy times. I mean, everybody's going through times where, you know, the COVID thing is in your face. You know, I hardly don't know anybody that don't have it, you know, and so it's really, really crazy. And so I want to help you out, guys, as much as I possibly can. And I just want to say thank you for praying for me and saying special things. A lot of you guys' faces would come to me. I would see your faces when I would be in the hospital. And I mean, I couldn't take one step. I couldn't walk, couldn't do anything, and so, you know, tubes and things and stuff, you know, and I would see your face come to me, and so, and that was when you were saying prayers and meditation and sending healing. I know about all the healing circles and stuff. So I mean, you guys are special. You guys are such a special crowd, and I'm so lucky to be with you guys, and I'm so lucky for you guys to be in my family, and I just want to be in yours. And so there's like a couple of things I'm going to show you later in the show that I think is really, really important that we recognize. And so we did lose a few people through COVID, and I got a special tribute coming up for that. But anyway, I just want to talk about you guys' problems. Give me some. Does anybody have any stupid, silly problems that we can laugh at? I hope some of you guys have crazy love life issues or something. There's Kelly. Kelly, you got any alien stuff landing in your backyard? I mean, what the? Anything, right? We need to just come up. What?
Oh, you want to talk to Kelly?
I love Kelly. Let's talk to Kelly. Let's talk to Kelly.
Rogers, correct?
Yeah, of course. Of course. You know, I just want to see what she's up to.
Okay,
You know,
Kelly, unmute yourself.
Hey,
Hey, my girl. How are you?
I am good. I actually had you came to me 3 different times.
Nice.
Yes, and you had me, you would put your head in my lap and I would rock on your swing on your porch.
Nice.
I would rub your head.
Oh, good.
And I had no idea initially that you were sick, but I knew it was serious when you came and wanted me to rub your head.
Oh, well, there we are. You know, I'm so happy to talk to you. And so when I see you, you know, you have a big giant purple ball of light that is coming down through you.
Nice.
See, I recognize when people are sort of out in the cosmos getting these spiritual gifts, if you would. And so you have this giant purple ball of light. And so the purple energy, of course, is a super high God color, one of the colors of these new heavens that opened up. I really did die 5 times, which was really a weird experience, right? Because nurses are running around, you know, you hear monitors going beep. Okay, that's not good, you know, and things were happening or not happening. And so, but as I went through this process, God opened up all these brand new heavens. And as he opened up these heavens, I'd never seen these heavens before. And I thought I knew everything. You know how we're all egoed out spiritually and we always think we know everything, right? Okay, I didn't. And I don't. And so it's important to know you don't know, which is my theory of life always. But this was amazing because these big new heavens opened up. And one of the heavens is a purple heaven. And Kelly, you already have the gift of this. And I see this giant purple ball of light coming down through you. And the purple heaven is like, if I can move, oh, there we are. Okay, I got to figure out which side I'm on here. There we go. These 2 amethyst. Right. Okay. It's like amethyst purple. And this is the color of the ball of light. Can you let everybody have this gift? Can you let that go through you and go to everybody?
Absolutely. And I do want to say it's connected to the pyramid of Luxor in Egypt. And there's a whole group of angelic beings and alien beings, and they're all doing amazing healings. It's like pre-med stuff. And they have shown me how to do healings there that I can show others. So,
there we go. Okay, well,
yes.
I had no idea. I had no idea about all that, but I'm sure you were going to go into some sort of an alien movie. But it was like, but I love this. I understand. I really love this. And so, but I do recognize the gifts. And so this is a beautiful gift. And so before you run out of them, give it to me. There we go. There it came. Okay. And so I see this giant purple ball of light, and let them know this purple energy will help keep them above the darkness. And even if you guys have COVID now or whatever you're going through, this is going to help you get to a little higher vibration. I did figure out one thing when I was going through this whole COVID experience, which I had the worst case scenario of that, you know. And when I was going through it, I figured out that the light is not something that matters. It's the only thing that matters. The light really keeps you okay. And the more light you have, the more you're going to be okay. And so there's these new heavens, and they're the colors of crystals, you know. So it's this crystal over here, that one, and this crystal over here, and that one, those 2 back there. But they're these crazy crystal heavens. And so anyway, let us have this ball of light. Let it go through you.
Okay.
There you go. And I see everybody getting it. There we go. Judy, you felt your hands get warm. I could feel you feel that. You feel that?
I did. I laid them on the table. I had them turned down and I turned them up, and it just like
It got hot. Yeah, I felt your hands get hot. So, the crazy thing with this whole new consciousness I have, I got gifted in this crazy consciousness, when I went through these dying experiences, and I got gifted in what God called God consciousness. And so I can feel Judy, I can feel every one of you guys. I can empath every one of you guys all at one time. And feel everything. That's the reason I knew Judy's hands got warm. And so that's interesting. And so you guys can get to these higher vibrations now because they exist. They opened up. And so because this world needs that kind of light. Well, anyway, Kelly, thank you for that gift. That gift's going to make everybody high. Okay.
Love you. Love
Hey,
you.
mwah, big old kiss. Big old kiss. Yeah. And so, and it's about getting these gifts. And they'll just roll through. They'll roll to you. You roll through, you have no idea where they're coming from or who they're coming from, or if they're coming from you. And so all you got to do is just allow this to happen, guys, and you'll find that this will just click in. And if you're with somebody and they have the gift, these gifts are more empathable than any other gifts I've ever seen before. And so they're just really, really crazy. And so, and did I see Andy? Did I see you? Did I just see, as we were scrolling through? See if Andy's on there. I want to talk to
Andy, what's
there
this
he is.
last
Yeah,
name?
there he is. Right there.
Lawton?
There we
Yes.
go.
All right. Andy, unmute
Thiesing.
yourself.
Thiesing. Andy Thiesing. Right
Thiesing.
there.
Got it. All right.
Hey,
There
Gary.
we go.
Good to see you.
Hey, buddy. What up? How are you?
I'm great. How are you? It's great to
I'm
see
good.
you.
I'm glad to talk to you. Now, it was really, really interesting because the other day I gave you a private reading the other day, and it was a crazy reading. And so Andy is this super gifted, super analytical, and way smarter than I am guy, right? And so I don't know how many doctorate degrees you have, but a few. And so but you actually can see dimensionally, and you see dimensionally very, very well. And you're sort of, almost like an engineer kind of energy, to where you actually look at stuff and try to figure out how to figure it out. And so I introduced you to these higher heavens in your reading the other day, and I saw you change before my eyes, and it was crazy. So how's life been since then? That's my question.
More clear. So you introduced me, and maybe I'm going too far ahead, but like the God matrix, right?
Right.
So like that type of energy, I can't really describe what the energy is, but it's like far beyond anything of like just going through your 10 dimensions and going to heaven. It's far beyond any of that. It's like if you can imagine pure happiness, like pure calmness, and
pure light.
Pure, and like
yeah.
you talk about manifesting, it becomes like instantaneous. Like you just using that type of energy, like it gets rid of all the chatter, all the nonsense that's going on here on Earth.
Now I haven't talked to you, but I took a chance just to see what you had to say. Okay.
Yeah.
And so, but it makes sense. And I remember prior to then, you were telling me you were like, and you're usually a person that has impeccable luck because you have impeccable energy, and you were like, I have never had worse luck before. You were telling me, and what is up with me? You were explaining how life had not been exactly lovely, and you were having a hard time hearing. You were having a hard time hearing spiritually, seeing spiritually. You could always hear spiritually. You could always see spiritually, and so how about since then, since opening up these new heavens that got opened up for me when I died a few times, right? And so, what's it like? What's it like? You were explaining that the light is almost not even, you can't even describe it, right?
I mean, it felt like I was drowning, like underwater, like for the longest time, where I had no light. I felt like I just lost my connection with everything. And then now, it's like I'm back in the game. It's like I'm back,
Your eyes are bright. I'm looking
yeah,
at
right.
your eyes, and your eyes are looking so bright and fantastic. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, but it was awful. It felt like I was, we always talk about how awful feeling stuck is. I felt stuck, very, very much so. So I thank you, Gary. I mean, just getting me out of that situation
Well,
was
that's
night and day
what
difference.
that's what happens when I'm clearing people in private readings. I'm working with you guys, and I've been doing a few private readings because I kind of came back slow because I was beat up, and so but this coming week I'm doing readings all week. So if you guys want a reading with me, I'm doing readings this week, and so so. But what's happening? I'm clearing people on this universal level, like I cleared Andy, and so here's what we do as humans down here, spiritually gifted humans. When we don't have enough light, what do? We go higher. We go higher. And so what happens is no one ever told us that as you go higher, sometimes there's things you can bump into and get stuck, like Andy said. And I found Andy stuck in some of these hell dimensions that were the dimension of death, because the only way you could get to these higher heavens was die, which I did, right, a few times, because there was 5 of these new heavens, and I died 5 times. And so what happens is, as I went through that, I beat through these crazy dimensions, and Andy was kind of stuck in some of those. And when I cleared those off of him, he then went up into these higher heavens. And so is it fun to meditate again? Is it fun to? Is it fun to?
It's like I have my life back. Quite frankly, I'm able to visit places and people and beings and entities that I was able to go back visit before. And just thanks so much for for all your help and all these years, all your help. And I don't know, it feels great to be back. So.
Well, it was, to go higher. It's natural for humans to want to go higher, and sometimes, in this one, you guys may need a little help, and so to get through these little barriers and different things to go as high as you, and maybe you don't, but I'm just making you aware of the lay of the land. And so I could always see heaven. God would show me all these heavens and take me to these wonderful places, and I would get these spiritual gifts, and I would come back. I couldn't wait to share them with you guys on live shows and seminars all over the country, and now on Zoom, which is great. Actually, it's even better, and so it was really wonderful to be able to figure this out. And I had no idea about these giant crystal heavens that exist and the gifts that come out of them. But these are the gifts that we need these days to get you above what's messing with you now. So who thought we would be in the situation we're in? Who thought we would be in this deal where you walk outside and go to the grocery store, you may catch something. Who thought we would be here? Well, no one did. But the thing is, so we got to go higher and higher, and energetically, I believe we can solve it. I really, really do. And so, well, Andy, you're a blessing. That's fantastic. That's fantastic that you're totally different. I can see it.
Love it, Gary. Thank you.
Hey, no, thank you. Thank you for just telling us what it was. And so, and so there's all these new angels and new things, new stuff that's happening. And so, and I just can't wait to go all into this with you guys and help you out. And so, and also I can't wait to clear you off. And so when I look at you and I see little dark things messing with you, I just want to clear you off. I want you to be okay. And so, there's like, I want to talk to people. Let me talk to some folks. You guys pick them out. Michelle, you're great.
Michelle.
Yeah, find me some folks. Find me some folks.
Let's start with Dwayne because he's submitted a question in registration. And
what is his name? I'm sorry.
Dwayne.
Oh, Wayne.
Dwayne. No, Duane. Duane.
There you go. Me without my spelling abilities. All right. Got it.
You guys even fight when you're long distance. I love it. Y'all got a little quarrel. Dwayne, I said.
Hi, Dwayne.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm okay.
Hey, so Dwayne, what's your question, buddy? What's going on?
My wife's got a type of blood cancer that's just starting to come up. Polycythemia vera is the name of it. And just wonder what can be done about it.
Mm-hmm. Does she have any thyroid issues ever?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I'm just seeing endocrinology kind of things, you know, but I'm just seeing when I first look at her, I'm just seeing a dark energy in her thyroid. And I'm clearing that off of her. As I did see how you felt your throat get a little warm.
Yeah.
Okay. Because her throat got hot. Okay. And so it's because I just pulled that off of her. And when I look at her, little dark energy on one side of her head, I cleared that off. Feel how your sinuses open? So, yeah, well, see, hers did a lot. And so you're empathing what I'm doing to her. And so let me make a point, guys. See, we're all one. So he's one with his wife, and he's feeling what I'm doing. I'm looking at her, I'm clearing her, and he's actually feeling what I'm doing. And so now then your hands got warm.
Yeah.
And you got really light all over, and she got really light all over. So now I'm letting in the light from these new heavens, and I want you to ask for the angels, and I want you to ask for God to let the light in from the new golden heaven. Now the golden heaven looks like these two crystals right here. This is citron. Okay, there we go. I got to get my fingers straight because I'm backwards. Anyway, with the studio stuff, and but these crystals actually look like what this heaven is made of. And so that's the reason I stuck them out here. Now, I never knew why I have these, but I actually have these beside my bed. And I really didn't know why. Just that made me feel good, right? But they're actually a connection for me and to this higher heaven. Thank God for this heaven, because I needed every light I could get, so I didn't die and stay dead. And so you want to go higher. And so imagine a beautiful heaven that looks a little bit like the castles of Versailles in France, if you Google that. But it's made of these crystals, okay? And so when I see this, I'm able to bring this heaven down around your house, okay? And I'm just bringing it down around you. Now you're feeling warmer and warmer. Feel that feeling?
Yep.
And so now then you've got this healing energy that's around you and around your house. 70% of the audience got it. 70% of you guys that are watching this just got what he got. And so that's because you're empathic as well. We're all one. And so as one person will get a gift, another person will get the gift. And so I see her looking really, really bright. There's 2 new treatments they're wanting to use with her. Does that make any sense to you now?
Not yet. We're going to go see the oncologist for the second time, and it's been like a year since the last. So.
Oh, okay. And so I see 2 new things that they're going to be quite excited about, and so am I. So I feel good about that. Okay.
Okay.
So that's good. See, I'm actually I'm a spiritual person, but I believe in everything. I believe in everything. If it helps you, I believe in it.
Yeah.
And so, but it looks like that they actually have come a long way with this particular thing. It was sort of a rare thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And but it feels like they've come a really long way with figuring out how to figure it out. So I'm excited for her visit to the doctor, because I see 2 new things and they both feel good. Okay.
Good. Okay.
There we go. Hey, thank you. Good luck with everything. Good luck with her. But she looks bright right now. She's glowing in the dark. Okay.
Good. Hey, glad to see you back.
Hey, thank you. I'm glad I'm here. I mean, here.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm here. Thank you guys for your prayers, because it was really very touch and go. And I was a little bit on the go side for a while. But I really do appreciate you guys for everything you've done. And I appreciate all your prayers and all your light and all your healing. And I appreciate certainly your loyalty, and we're all family here. And I couldn't be happier to be with a group of people than you guys. And so I'm the blessed one, really, 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 and so I appreciate you so much. Thank you guys. Who we got? Michelle, find me some folks to talk to.
Let's go to Scott Lodges, please. Scott Lodges, Lodges.
Right, Scott? Unmute
She is
yourself,
looking
please.
hot, Dean. She's looking really hot.
I know her boyfriend's on his way over. I get it.
No.
Yep.
You're so funny.
She got a little nervous. All right,
See?
just
See
saying.
that, Gary?
You
Just
guys
saying.
are so funny.
He might be psychic, Michelle. You
Yeah,
better watch
right.
out.
Gary knows I'm innocent.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, yeah. So Scott, how are you?
Good. How are you, Gary?
Hey, I'm really good. Glad to talk to you, buddy. Glad to talk to you. Yeah.
I'm glad
and so-
you're still with us.
yeah. Right. What? I'm glad I'm here too. I'm glad I'm here. And so,
Yeah.
so what's your question, buddy? What's going on?
I had a friend pass away like 3 or 4 days ago. He died unexpectedly of a heart attack in his sleep.
Wow.
And yeah, it was kind of really sudden. I had just seen him a day or two before he passed away, so it's kind of just been hard to take in, hard to accept, I guess.
Right.
And I just was curious if he might have had any last words for me or anything to say.
He thinks he had warning of this. I don't know if you know that. You probably
Yeah,
don't.
the day I was there hanging, like I said, I was just there a day or two before he passed, and he was talking about his blood pressure medication, and like I said, he died from a heart attack, I was told, in his sleep. So I was maybe that had something to do with each other, I guess.
Well, the thing with blood pressure medication, you can't like take it and then not take it and then decide to take it again and take it again. In other words, like you've really got to listen to your doctor, on what you're doing, and then you got to stick with it. You can't you go off of blood pressure medication on your own, or could decide to take it again, or forget it, and blah blah blah. And it feels like he took it wrongly, and it just made him, have his problems. And so he's saying that he should have listened to his doctor. And so, can you imagine how many people on the other side say, well, I should have listened to my doctor, And so, of course, Dr. Grossman always tells me, I should listen to him. You should listen better. I'm trying. Thank God for him. Oh, my God.
It's kind of about finding the right doctor to listen to, I guess, so sometimes, huh?
Well, sometimes, you just gotta ask for it. Spiritually, I was very lucky and I ended up with my right one. And but when I look at him on the other side, he says, I'm just speaking and quoting him. He goes, "Bro, I'm okay." Does that make any sense?
Yeah. That's
his lingo.
Yeah, that's definitely his lingo.
Yeah, and he says, "Bro, I'm okay," and he goes, "I'm blanking dead." He's making jokes, right? And
Yeah.
he goes, "Besides being blanking dead, I'm okay." And he's laughing. He says, "Believe it or not, you're more alive here than you are there." He says, "He'll be your angel." He says, "But he's going to be an angel with a sense of humor, And so he said he'll ride with you in the car and talk. And he cusses a lot, right? He cusses a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm having to edit the words pretty much every other one. And he said I'll be the angel in the car talking, substitute word for the S word, talking trash, right? And he goes, because I'm a trash talker. Does that make sense? Right?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah, and he says, and he says, have no doubt it's me. Yeah, have no doubt it's me. It's me. It's me. It's blanking me.
Yeah.
Blank
No, I
you.
believe him.
So
I look forward to seeing him in my dreams, hopefully, man. So,
yeah.
Is there any way to request him to come see me in my dreams? Or?
Yeah, he says he'll do that. He says he'll be glad to blank with you. And so everything's a cuss word. He cussed up every other word, right?
Yeah, he was a goofball. He was a character, man.
Well, he still is. Yeah. Well, anyway, I just hear a lot of cuss words. Can you? Yeah. Sometimes it's like this on radio shows. It's really, really crazy because I'm on a radio show and I'm having to edit every other word, and I'm a little nervous because sometimes I'm into talking to the dead person on the other side, like now, and I'm thinking I'm gonna mess up. And if you say one really bad word on the radio, you actually are banned from the radio, right? And so I've had that happen only one time, but one time I did, and so you never forget it. And so but anyway, but he's quite the cusser and quite the okay guy in his heaven. He's got a dog with him.
Yeah.
And so, does that make some sense to you?
Yeah, he loved his dogs, man. Yeah, everything you said made absolute sense, and like I said, he will be missed, man. He was a character to be around. He was a good friend.
Yeah. Well, he says he still is.
We worked really hard together.
He's making jokes again. He says, "What do you think I'm dead?" You know, And so, I mean, if I died, guys, if I died and stayed dead, right? Which I died 5 times, but I didn't die because I kept coming back and coming back and coming. And so if I died, I would still be your friend. I really would. And so he's dead, but he's your friend. And so he says he'll do you more good from over there. He's making jokes. So he's fine. You see, he'll teach his dog to bite you. He's making jokes. Everything's a joke. Everything's a joke.
That's absolutely him, man. He was a character, but it made life exciting and fun,
Yeah, well, characters make life exciting and fun. I don't know anything about characters. Hello. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. I'm glad you
hang out sometime in person, Gary.
Anytime, come see me. I'm easy. Are you kidding? I'm in North Carolina. And so I can't travel. I can't go anywhere. So I'm just hanging out. And so come see us. Anyway.
I might have to.
All right. Good.
Thank you, Scott.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Scott. You're welcome. Yay. Well, since you mentioned Dr. Grossman, Gary, did you want, is it okay if we spotlight him?
Yeah, of course. He
has a question too. Poor doctor. He's not feeling too good.
Yeah, I saw that later. I saw that later today in my text.
Oh. Yeah. So Dr. Grossman.
There you go. Hey, Gary.
Hi.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Gary. I picked up COVID like Thursday, and I just feel extremely tired, a little sore throat, but it's just taking all these various things, and it's not bad. It's like having just feel like I have the flu. I just have a hard time getting up out of the bed.
Yeah, well, that's what it feels like. Now, let me, it's crazy because every other person I talk to, like you remember earlier in the week, we were talking, Dr. Grossman, about, I was like, I'm like, every other person I talk to has COVID, every other person. And so
I have 4 people out of 8 in the office who had COVID in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah. And so it's every other one, and so as I look at you, let me clear you. Is it okay to clear you just in front of everyone? And so when I look at you, I first look at your physical body. And as I look at your physical body, I'm seeing this dark energy inside of your physical body, and I pulled it off. I got rid of it, and from head to toe. And then I see a little bit of light, like a crack. It's almost like a crack in the ceiling. And I see this light coming in that is beaming light. And then I'm opening everything up. I'm asking your big angel to show up. And your big angel is bigger than the Milky Way galaxy. And by the way, guys, this is a spiritual gift I'm going to get you before the end of the show. Somebody remind me. Dina, remind me, please. And so I want you to get your big angels, guys. And so, because you need your big guns right now. And so I'm asking your big angel to show up, and this angel is bigger than the Milky Way. And so that's how big this angel is. And I feel your body warming up now. Feel how your body's warming up a little bit. Can you feel that? Even though you're sick? And so, yeah. And so I just feel you. Hey, Barbara. Hey, I love you. And I just see your body warming up. I see light going into you. And I see these beams of light now going into you. And now I see all these 5 heavens come to you at one time. And I just see them go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these heavens are a big golden heaven that's the color of these citron crystals beside of me. And then a purple heaven that's the color of where we are. There we go, back here, and those crystals. And and there's kind of a blue purple, and now I'm seeing this green energy that is such a brilliant green healing energy, and it's going into your physical body. And see, now you felt it. It's a different type of warmth. It got a different kind of warmth. And so, and this green energy I see going in, and that's a healing energy. And so if any of you guys, you want to remember all these colors, because the colors are very key to what kind of energies and what kind of heavens are bringing in this light. And so I just see this green heaven allowing this light to beam into your physical body. There we go. There we go. And now I see this crazy chartreuse red energy. It's kind of a it's almost cranberry color, you know. And so but this is a red energy. And the red energy transcends dimensions. And so the red heaven in this high crystal heaven, it actually transcends dimensions. So it will bring things down from these higher heavens to your physical body and to your heaven right here on earth. And I just see that going into your body. See how your body got a little different type of warmth and warmer now? You feel that, Michael? Can you feel
Yes.
it? It's like a different feeling in your chest and in your face.
Yes.
Yeah, and so, and I just see that going into your face and into your whole body. And now then I see a big giant white heaven, and the white color is the God color. And so this is just God consciousness, and I just see this going into you. And now you're going to get really sleepy. so you're going to go to sleep here pretty quick. And so this sleepy kind of dozy doodle feeling, that's a healing energy. And I just see you healing. And so that's what you want to do. You just want to heal. When you guys do, you know, in this situation, it's for you guys that have been so lucky not to get COVID. If you get it, or when you get it, you know, whatever, and I hope you never do, you got to just let yourself heal. That's the biggest thing you got to do. You got to just let yourself rest and let yourself heal. And so, but I just see you healing now, and I see a lot of rest, and I think you have a great nurse there. I think Barbara's a great nurse, and so it feels like she's going to take good care of you and make chicken soup. You know.
Yes, and she doesn't have it. We'll see if it stays away, but she doesn't have anything.
You're beaming. You know, when I look at you, Barbara, you actually have a God matrix in you. A God matrix looks like and this is brand new too. This is brand new from these higher heavens. It looks like if you look at the sunshine on the brightest day you've ever seen it, and it's beaming these beams of these razor sharp beams out from it, right? That's what I see inside of Barbara. So let's keep those in there. Looks good. Looks really, really good. You were empathing as I was going through, and Michael was getting all these different light gifts. I could feel you feeling them. You felt those, Barbara? Could you feel those as they were going in?
I was more focused on Michael, actually. I wasn't paying attention to my own body.
Oh, okay. But you were just focused on what was happening with him. Well, there you are. That's what you do. That's what you do. You're a good nurse. Oh, yeah, and a good wife. You know, I think the two go together. What do you guys think? A good wife and a good soulmate, and to be a good nurse is really, really amazing. And so, anyway, well, there you go. Well, you look beautiful now, so you look bright.
Well,
all right.
thank you.
I'll check in on you tomorrow.
All
Michael
right.
checked it. Michael was so wonderful to check in on me every single day. Oh my God, you know, through all the hellish times, and so Michael was so great to check in on me every day. So I'll check in on you tomorrow. There's a switch.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you so
All right. I love you guys.
Love you.
You guys take care. Thanks, Barbara.
Yeah, let's
Thank
all
you,
send
thank
them
you.
light. Let's send them light and love.
Sending you lots of love and healing.
Yes, there we go. You can
Thank you.
feel it. There we go. And it matters. It really matters when you do that. When you guys, you know, you project light and love and healing. I mean, that makes a big difference. It makes such a big difference in what happens. And you really can see it, feel it, experience it. And the light is what matters, especially with the things we're in today. Who we got, Michelle? Who we talking to?
Thank you, Gary. Well, can we go to Laura Lee, because her dad passed away just recently on New Year's Eve, actually.
Okay.
She just wants to make sure.
Okay, Laura, unmute yourself.
You know, Dean, you're looking better too. I think you lost some weight. You know?
I just come sucking my cheeks in like this.
Oh, are you trying to like work on yourself a little bit because Michelle's like looking so hot? I mean, or what's the deal?
Because her boyfriend's on the way over, so I'm trying to look hot so she can get jealous.
Oh, there we go. So Michelle, does your boyfriend have money?
My husband.
Oh, there we are.
Oh, so you got another husband. I get it.
Yeah. You're funny. Oh my God.
Well, Laura's not unmuting herself. So
who are we talking to?
We can go back. Let's go ahead and go to Bunny Lee. Bunny Lee,
Hey Bunny, I was thinking of you. I was thinking of you today. You popped in my head.
Okay, Bunny, there you go, Bunny.
I did. Hey.
Hey, you know, you popped in my head today. You and your son. I swear, you popped in my head today. You know.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, my younger son, you know, you met him, Daniel.
Right.
Okay, yes. But my older son died the day after his birthday, September 23rd. I sat there and watched him die.
Oh Lord, so sorry.
Yes.
Oh, maybe
so
that's the reason. Maybe that's the reason I saw you and your son. But you actually came to me today. I saw you and your son. Boom, boom. You know, and so.
And my younger son, the one that you know, Gary Daniel. Mm-hmm. He is devastated and he is so depressed, and we've got to do something for him. But I didn't know if you could reach out and let me know how Bobby is.
All right. Well, let me take care of your younger son since I know him. I just cleared a bunch of dark energies off of him.
Yes.
Off of his heart. His heart was black. I cleared that off of him. I cleared his brain. His brain was black. You know,
yes.
And so today, guys, and we all go through stuff, maybe not as devastating as what Bunny just went through and her son, you know, to lose a brother, to lose a son, but we go through stuff. And so these days, guys, when you go through stuff and you tap into the lower vibration of, oh man, I'm going through stuff and I feel like a bum. I feel bummy. You're going to go down the vibration on the planet that is low is really low. So you're going to go down to this low vibration and you're going to kill yourself. You're going to beat yourself.
I've been so worried about him.
Yeah, you're going to really beat yourself to death. So rather than to do that, you have to, you know, kind of realize, yes, whatever my drama is and trauma is, I'm going through it. This is not good. This is horrific. Maybe it's going to be whatever, but you got to not allow yourself to go down to these lower vibes, because the lower vibe on the planet today will beat you to death. So you got to meditate and you got to go higher. So anyway, so I just cleared your younger son. I got him looking better, and now I'm clearing you. I'm so sorry you lost a child. There's nothing more painful, you know. And he died of what?
He died just suddenly, like a heart attack or something. We were at a hotel. We were at a casino, and we were having a good time. And then we came back to the room, and he took a couple of steps and fell.
How old was he?
43.
It makes no sense. When I look at him, well, here's what he did. He actually had it was actually an aneurysm. So he had an aneurysm, and I think it was an aortic aneurysm. Okay. And,
yes.
And so that would mean like a little bubble, you know, that pops. And when that happens, he could have been in the emergency room and they couldn't have saved him.
Okay.
And so he died quick, right?
He did. Yes, he did.
Right. And so this is what that is. Now, the good thing to know is this runs hereditary, not up and down, but sideways. Okay. So you want to have his brothers, I don't know if he's got any sisters, whoever, they need to get checked for this.
Okay.
Okay. And that's a simple scan. And they'll figure, you know, to see, what's going on. But I'm just letting you know that's what the deal was. And so I see him.
Can you reach him?
Yeah, I can. I see him on the other side. He's quite silly, actually. And so I see him, and he's dancing, you know.
Dancing, okay.
Yeah, but he's dancing like this, and he's making jokes like "staying alive," you know, like Saturday Night Fever, right?
That sounds like him.
Okay. And so but he's just being crazy. He says, "Tell my crazy mom that I'm crazy okay." and I crazy
good.
love her. And
Oh,
he's telling me to tell you thank you for making life fun for him. And
thank you.
he says, I'm quoting him, so I'm going to say it like this, okay? He says, thank her for saving my ass a couple of times.
I did.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it
But
does.
he says it that way, and I started to edit it, and I heard no, don't edit, but he just wants to thank you for those 2 times, and that'll make total
Yes,
sense. That'll make total
yes,
sense
it
to you,
does.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you
Okay.
so much. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
He loves you,
Thank
and
you.
he says he
Thank
loves you.
you.
Yeah. Tell my
I
bro to get
love
over
you.
it. He says tell his brother to get over it. He's fine. Okay.
I
And so
will. I
he's good.
absolutely will. Thank you.
Hey,
Thank
that's the
you.
reason you
God
popped
bless
in my
you.
head today. That's crazy. You
That's
popped in my head.
crazy. That
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Anyway,
awesome.
lots of love to you. Love you, girl.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Here, Bunny.
Remember, Dean, I mentioned her today. You were talking about somebody. I can't remember. You were just doing something, and I said I'm and I had Bunny in my head. I don't know
Oh, I'm sorry, I was muted. I was talking like an idiot to nobody because no one could hear me. So anyway, yes, earlier today
That's
when we
like
were
me.
setting.
That's how I feel around here. I'm talking, no one listens anymore.
Yeah. Oh
He
my
thinks
God.
he
No,
knows everything.
well, at least the computer heard me. I was saying we were setting up your set. We were putting up all the crystals and stuff, and you mentioned Bunny earlier today when
I
we were setting up.
did. Yeah, no, I totally did. Anyway, lots of love to you, girl. I'm sorry for your losses. There we go, but it'll be all right. Anyway, so today, it's really crazy. We're all going through things, and we feel at best like it's almost like we feel like like a target. Like we're running along, and are they going to shoot me today or tomorrow or whatever? And everybody's got a little bit of this going on, and you want to take care of your loved ones, and everybody's always like, certainly take care of your family members, take care of your loved ones, and you don't know exactly how to do that these days, but you can take care of them with light. You really want to work on. I'm going to be kicking out a bunch of new meditations, guys, and you really need to do them. You need to do them. You need to do them every day. You need to let this light in, and I'm telling you, it'll make a difference. If you guys are all messed up, like my friend Andy was, and he's one of the most spiritually gifted people I know, call me up for a private reading because I'm back on. I'm here, right? And and I will clear you in a universal way. And what happens is when I clear your energies in a universal way, you'll find these bigger gifts will show up in your life. And so it's kind of how it works. Anyway, who we got, guys? Who we got?
Thanks, Gary. Can we go to Stacy Hopkins? Stacy Hopkins, please.
Okay, Stacy, unmute yourself, please.
Hello.
Oh.
Hey.
Hi. Can you hear
There
me?
you go. Hey, girl. What's up?
Hi. My stepbrother OD'd the other day, and I just want to know if he's okay.
Okay. Have you ever heard of so many people dying, right? And getting sick and crazy
It's
stuff?
crazy.
It really is crazy. And when I figured this out, was when I had, when I, had COVID, and a little before then, I saw these demons, and I told Dean, I said, Dean, these are demons that are not the I hurt you demons. And I told a lot of, private readings and people and different, even radio shows I was doing, I said, these are not I hurt you demons. These are the I kill you demons. Right. And so it was a different set, and it was a different group of dark energies, and they really are playing the game, and they'll actually take out a lot of bright light folks. And so so it's a very you got to realize that we're all really bright light people, and so therefore oneness makes your light brighter. So you want to be around people that you can be one with, and that makes your light your light much brighter. And when I look at your brother, it seems like he had drifted away from any kind of oneness. Does that make any sense to you?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, he was just alone, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and alienated and proud of it and angry about it.
Yes.
And so I see him. He's honey, this is not where I'm going to find him in heaven and in the garden and life is lovely. But he's actually earthbound. Okay?
I was afraid of that.
Yeah, and so he OD'd. In other words, he took something and killed himself, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, when you kill yourself, that's against God's rules, and so I see him hung up, and so I want you to call his name. Let's help him get out of that space, okay? And so,
David.
okay, call his name one more time.
David.
Yeah, he says blank you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, even from the other side, he's cussing you. Okay, and so what I'm going to do, I'm clearing him and trying to get rid of a bunch of drug demons, anger demons, rage demons. You know, he was a big old mess, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and I'm just clearing all those off. Call his name now.
David.
Okay, now he's crying. Okay, so he broke into the tears, and he's more like a child spirit and a little boy. Okay, tell him to look up.
David Josiah, look up.
Mm-hmm. Tell him to do it now.
Do it now, David. Look up.
There we go. Okay, tell him to walk up the white staircase.
Please walk up the white staircase.
Okay, he ran up
it.
Daddy. There we go. There he goes. There he goes.
Love you.
There we go. There we go. Okay. And you said go see his dad. That's his dad? The
Yes.
man is his dad, right?
Yes.
Very spiritual man. You know? I see this guy full of spirit. You know? And so his child spirit grabbed his dad's legs. And now I see him, just say go on into the light.
Go on into the light, please.
There we go. So take another step.
Take another step.
There he went. Okay,
I'm
got
afraid.
him. Okay, now look how warm you got. See, you got warm all over. Feel that?
Yes.
There you go. Yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, you saved his spirit, his soul. And so that's the biggest thing. So know you did him the biggest favor that anyone could ever do, any human being alive. Or dead, actually. And but that was a very big deal. You did him a big favor. So at least you helped him. Sometimes we try to help people in life, and then sometimes we have to help them in death. But you helped him in death, and that's it. No, thank you. See, I feel lighter. If you guys notice, you feel lighter anytime you grab a spirit, a soul, someone hung up, someone stuck in these crazy dimensions, and you get them up to the light. That's the biggest deal in the world. That's a really big deal. And so you did a big thing right there. So good luck, honey. Thank you. Okay?
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate you. She actually meant it. I love it when people mean they appreciate me. I never, I'd die 5 more times if I felt that much appreciation. I never felt so much appreciation in my life. I had to go through this whole dying thing just to feel that much appreciation.
People missed you, Gary.
They did what?
People missed you when you were gone. I got
Say
text messages. People missed you.
My phone blew up.
Want me to say it again?
Say it again.
People missed you.
No,
yes, we all missed you. My phone
I
was
miss
blowing
people.
up for you.
Oh no, I felt and it was really, really great because how you always wonder if people really do care. You go, well, I wonder if they really care because I'm a pain in the butt, and so but it was really crazy because Dean and Michelle took such good care of me. It was unreal. I couldn't walk down a set of stairs. I couldn't do anything. It was
so hard to see you like that too. I felt so bad.
And it was really crazy, because I couldn't do anything, and so you feel like you're so vulnerable, and you're thinking, oh my God, what if they get tired of me? You know what I mean?
No, we won't get tired of you.
No, but you guys, but people think like that, and but you guys were absolutely great nurses, and it was beautiful. So thank you guys for helping me out so much, and so, but I felt a lot of appreciation, I felt a lot of love, and I felt a lot of light, from everybody, and I can't thank you guys enough. You know, let's talk to Aaron. I want to talk to Aaron.
Aaron won.
Yeah. He had you had one of the meditation. It was like this beautiful group, and I looked at all the people in the group. Yeah, and this beautiful group of people who were just really all about love and light and like healing me up, you know. And I would see Aaron's face come to me, and be like, meh, 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 you know. And so
I miss you.
Hey, I'm back. I'm here. You know, I'm here. Actually, I feel good too, by the way. I feel good, you know, and I'm just now feeling good. And like, I mean, it took this long to just now feel good. And so it took a minute. It took a whole minute. But anyway, and so Aaron, what you got going? Tell me about you. Tell me about what you've been doing. What did you know, I know you were very instrumental in helping a bunch of people, you know, really help heal me, and so I know you know you've been like all about meditating and helping other people do that, and what did you learn from that? What did you get? Did you get something? Did you learn something from it? Did anything come to you?
I learned so much from everyone. I like, since you got sick, I just felt like, I think a lot of people feel the same way, that they want to step up, like spiritually, to be a conduit of light to everyone. So that's why I felt such a strong motive, like a motivation to just help others and learn as much as I can and meditate, and in order to just spiritually grow. And I'm just so excited that you're back.
Oh, thank you. Well, you know, I can hear God, you know, and I can see heaven, and I can see angels, and God just told me to give you the gift of the 5 heavens. Is that okay?
Definitely.
Okay. You have a golden heaven that looks like these 2 citron crystals beside of me. Okay. And it just went down around your body and around your house. Look how warm you feel.
I am burning up.
What does that feel like?
Yeah, burning up. I'm burning up.
Right? Really hot. Okay. And
Oof.
and you're getting warmer and warmer and warmer. If you spontaneously combusted, it'd be good for the show. But it would be, you know, but don't catch on fire. Anyway, but I'm seeing a red heaven come down. Okay. And now I see this red heaven. The red heaven transcends dimensions. So it's bringing this new golden heaven, which brings, by the way, abundance, you know, healing, light, everything. And so I see this coming down to you, and I see the red heaven coming down around you. Now you felt your sinuses open, and I saw every bit of darkness. It almost looked like black sludge drain out of your physical body. What does that feel like?
Yeah, it feels like my sinuses are opening up, and then everything is like peeling off.
That's what's happening. I see you starting to sweat. Okay. Now I see a green energy, and this green energy is the healing heaven, and it looks like green crystals, and I just see this coming down, and there it goes. Now you feel amazing clarity in your brain. Feel that feeling? It's a weird feeling, and focus. Feel that focus? You see?
Yeah, it feels like I'm waking up.
You're waking up. That's a good way to put it. Now I see purple and blue, and now you feel powerful. And now I see white. And this is a gift I want all you guys to get. So you guys are, you know, just here. This is a spiritual gift coming to you right now. There's a big giant, imagine a big giant white diamond, and this is coming down from these higher heavens. And I want you guys to reach up and pull this white diamond around your physical body. Just pull it around your physical body. There you go. And there you go. And there you go. Now you feel really, really, really bright. And there. You'll notice a lot of you guys' sinuses open. You feel like you can breathe through your lungs. Feel that feeling? When you're inside of this diamond, it's hard to get messed up. It's hard to get attacked spiritually. You know, it's hard to, I believe, get attacked physically and emotionally. And I believe that you'll just stay high. How do you feel right now, Aaron? How does that feel?
I feel wonderful. And Chase
Crazy.
want to say hi.
Hey, there we go. Hey. Oh,
And I hope
God.
you enjoyed our little happy birthday celebration with you.
I loved it. That was the funnest thing I've ever seen in my life. You know, and it made me laugh. And it made me laugh. And I needed to laugh. You know. And so you know, a lot of times when you're sick, you really do need to laugh. You need to realize that it's good to laugh, you know, and you really appreciate laughter, and you really appreciate joy. When you're sick, you really do. You really kind of think, God, that was joyful. That was funny, you know? And so, and I mean, I found myself looking at videos of me, and I'm like, I was really funny. You know, or I was, you know, whatever. And then I would see videos of other people that I would be hanging out with, and I go, God, they were really full of joy, and they were really, you know, and so that's the beautiful thing. That's the beautiful thing. So appreciate each other, guys. Appreciate yourself, and appreciate other people. Appreciate everybody. And Aaron, I certainly appreciate you. I love you, buddy.
I appreciate you so much.
Yeah, look how you feel. I can feel how you feel. That makes me excited. You know,
Thank you so
when you get the gift of these 5 heavens, that's a very big deal. Okay? I had to die to do it 5 times, right? And you just got the gifts. Yippee, for you. But it's like, I'm joking, but it's really a wonderful thing. And so these bigger heavens these days really bring in the type of light that we have to pull off our world. And so that's what it amounts to. And so, you know, and I would die 5 more times to figure out how to do this. And so, and I'll teach you, I'll show you guys more and more. And as one person gets the gift, the other ones will get the gift. And you guys did right then, 40% of you guys got that gift that he just got. That's beautiful. That's really good. Anyway, Aaron, I love you. I'll talk to you soon, buddy.
Love you too. Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank
Love
you,
you.
Aaron.
Thank you. Bye, Chase. So cute.
We all got these little dogs. How did we, you know, we ended up with these little Jody downhill dogs.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I love them all.
Yeah, we got a Boopers. Boopers is it looks like Chase.
Yeah,
You know.
I got a taco on the floor behind me.
Yeah, and Taco is like this little homeless looking dog. I mean, he is really he's that commercial. And for 19 cents a day, you can save the life of this dog. You know, Taco is this ugly little. I mean, no, he thinks the word ugly is beautiful. Anyway, we won't tell him. He's not. He's really not cute. Yeah, but he's the best dog in the world. He's like
But
full
he's
of
very
love.
lovable. He is very
Oh my
lovable.
God, he's so loving. He's so loving. You know, and Boopers is it looks like Chase is like this beautiful little dog, and you know, and she could care less as long as you feed her. That's all she cares about. Boopers, do you love me? Not really. Feed me. You know, that's the most important thing for her. Anyway, so who we got? Who we talking to, guys?
Thanks, Gary. Can we go to Miss Tina Hagen?
Oh my God, I miss Tina.
I know, we miss her too. Oh, hi, Tina.
Michelle, is it under just?
Oh, it's
there's a
under
couple
Tina.
Tinas.
Tina.Fremgord.
Okay. iPhone.
Tina.Fremgord.
There we go.
Hey.
Hi. Oh my gosh, Gary, it's so good to see you and everybody
There you
else.
are. Big loves and kisses. I'm hugging you. I'm
Do
hugging
you know
you.
what?
See?
I had a dream and you were laying in your hospital bed and I was like standing a little bit away and you're like, it's okay, come to me. And I was like,
I saw your
it's gonna be
face.
okay.
No, I saw your face. No, you're, you know, I saw a lot of people's faces. I really did, but I saw your face, and you kept coming to me, and I was like, oh, well, there we go, girl. Yeah, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. I'm still here. You know. Yeah.
Well, I'm just so thankful. I'm so thankful for all the connections that I've made through you. Like our family just had COVID, and I thank Dr. Grossman and oh my gosh, and Dr. Stella and Michelle, and everybody.
Dr. Stella.
It's like,
I mean, Dr. Stella was just wonderful through the whole, like, getting me. I mean, he's like, you know, you need to get him to the hospital, Dean. He's an idiot. And so, but the time I got to the hospital, the doctor that was at the hospital said, you know, we're going to be honest. You're probably not going to make it.
They gave you 25% chance.
Right. I'm like, you don't know me. And so, and Dean was like, I hope he still is him. Yeah. But it was like, but it's really a crazy time we live in, where we realize we're all vulnerable. Nobody's above it. Nobody's exempt, but the thing about it is the more light you have, the more light you have. And so the light really gets you through. And even when I look at you, Tina, I see your house glowing. That's beautiful.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah, I see it. I really, really see it. And so when Aaron got those gifts a minute ago, you got 3 out of 4. Okay.
I can feel them.
Yeah. And so, but I'm seeing this big purple one coming down now and the red one. And there we are. And those will transcend bring everything from these higher heavens down to your physical heaven, which is your house. And so, and I see this glowing. And so you feel how your head's getting hot inside now?
Yeah, it's really hot.
Yeah, I can see you sweating, and so that's, you're just getting the spiritual gifts. And so that's what's happening. And so, but these heavens, when you get lit up in these heavens, you get lit up. And when you get spiritual gifts from these heavens, you guys are like going to go, well, yeah, I feel a little tingle. No. You're going to feel like you got.
I'm like.
Yeah, you're going to feel like you
hot.
got. Yeah, you're going to feel like you got struck by lightning. I mean, you really will. It'll be like, yeah, something has
I was freezing just a second ago because Jeff and I are doing. Well, we had COVID, so it was really easy to have a fresh start. But we're doing dry January, so I'm not drinking anything. So I'm having a mocktail, which has ice in it. I'm like freezing, and now I'm like sweating.
Yeah, there. See, I'm better than a cocktail. I'm better
You
than
are
yeah,
way better.
yeah. So that's really good. So you guys got to come and we'll have cocktails on a Saturday. Anyway, when
Absolutely,
I look at you,
I want
yeah,
to.
but
So I really want to see if we can all connect with Mihaela. I just want to make sure that she's okay, and just to send extra love to her kids. And when we first went to your retreat in North Carolina, that was so magical how we all just fell in love. I mean, we did. Like, we didn't feel anything but love. And so
Right.
meeting Mihaela there, I feel like part of my heart kind of like, left.
Well, you led into something that I was going to share with everybody, and so I want you guys to take a look at this. And Mihaela was this really special being. She was bigger than a human being. I don't know what she was, but I'd read her for years and years, and I'm so lucky to have read like you, Tina, for years and years. So I know the good, the bad, the ugly. Whatever. With everybody, and they do with me as well. And so but Mihaela was this special, bigger than life character. And as well, and we lost a few people, with COVID and a couple other things. And so I want you guys to look at a tribute that we put together. And we'll also play this at the end of the show, and we'll put a link in the chat as well. And so, but we'll certainly play it at the end of the show, and we'll figure out how to, go to GarySpivey.com, and we'll make sure that it's on there for you guys to see. But this is something you're not going to want to miss, because there's a lot of spiritual gifts that come down, through this. And so, Tina, I want you to watch this. Okay, can you stay with me? And
Absolutely.
Okay.
My kids are in bed. Jeff's sleeping.
Okay, mute your phone, because they'll be able to hear you talk. Okay, and
Okay.
so, but I want you to see this. Okay, all
Do you
right.
want me to do it now, Gary?
Yeah. Can you play it now? I just want everybody.
All right, give me a second. I'm gonna go ahead and screen share and go ahead and play it.
Yeah, she's our buddy. She's our buddy, and by the way, I seen her and helped her with some of her transition stuff, and so, she's a sweetheart. And I want you guys to see this. I think it turned out really good.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through, that I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way, from where we began.
You know we started.
Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Let me tell you.
When I see you again.
Wow.
That's
wow,
a tough
wow.
one.
Unmute Tina, if you would.
Okay.
And so,
Are you there, Tina?
Yes, I am.
this is crazy, right?
Yeah.
But I think it's like we have to celebrate people when they in death, and we have to celebrate people in life, and never have I really understood the two so well. I mean, I talk to dead people all the time, so it's like for me sort of normal, and so but when I went through the dying experiences, I'm telling you, it really was different. And then it made me really get it, I think, or as good as I could. And we have to realize that we are here. And even when we're over there, we're here. And so it's part of our oneness. And so, the biggest thing is our oneness. And so when you guys are one with each other, and you love each other, and you project love or light or healing to each other, there's nothing bigger. There's nothing better. There's nothing more. And even when you go to the other side, there's nothing bigger, there's nothing better, there's nothing more. And so this is I mean, the oneness is the biggest thing. And so, and it connects you with heaven, angels, God himself, and all these amazing things that exist. And so we're so lucky to be these light beings. And you guys are these amazing spiritual beings that are light beings and capable of all of these amazing things. And so, I'm excited I'm excited for your gifts. I'm excited for Andy's gifts. I'm excited, Tina, for your gifts and your kids' gifts. Can you imagine what your kids are going to be like? Can you imagine? They're going to be like little freaks of nature because you guys are already aware of spiritual gifts and the way things work. And so you catch them now doing stuff, right? You figure out stuff and you go, oh my God, how do they know that? How do they do that?
Well, tonight though, before when the Zoom first started, I'm like, Lenny, can you clear everybody on Zoom? So she was going she's gonna be 3 here. So she's clearing everybody. And I'm like, oh, that's so cute.
And she did this at 3, and she's 3 years old, right?
She'll be actually 3 on February 4th.
Look at that. How cool is that? Right? How cool is that, guys? And so this is the world we live in. This is where we are. And this is who you are. Embrace who you are. Embrace it. Embrace who you are, And so I'm excited. I'm just excited to be able to be a part of your stuff, because you guys are freaks. You guys are freaks of nature, and I love you,
One thing is that there are so many people that like Mark and Jasenia and Richard, and so many people put our family in their circle when we were sick, and and it's kind of at a hard time when they do it, when I'm putting the kids, they still put our family. So we've all come together, and it's just been so beautiful. I do have one other quick question. With all the vaccine mandates right now, like Ella, she's like worked really hard to like apply to some colleges, and she's really nervous because we're not vaccinated and we're not going to get vaccinated. We've all had COVID. We're fine. Do you think that she's going to be allowed to get into colleges? And what college do you see her that she could get
I see
into?
I see her getting into 2 then 3. Okay. So she's going to have her choice, and I know that's counterintuitive of maybe what you have in your head, but I'm seeing that she's going to get very, very lucky, and I don't see it being an issue.
You don't think so? Okay, good.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah. No
the
issue.
vaccine is like, right now in Minneapolis, you can't go to the restaurant without your cards and all these different things. We're like, Florida, here we come.
Yeah. Well, I see you guys being fine, and I see you just getting through it. Is what I
Okay.
see, and I see a lot of light, and that's what I see. And there's a lot of people that have different COVID things. Richard and Alice, who of course are my family in Ojai. Their son Jason, who is a heart transplant person, and he has he has COVID right now, and so we want to send him a lot of light and a lot of healing. Okay. Just imagine all this light and healing, and ask for his big angel self to go into his body. And at the same time, his big angel self goes into his body. I want you guys to ask for your big angel self. Okay? Your big angel self is bigger than the Milky Way galaxy. And so what you want to do is you want to ask God for your big angel self. Just say, God, please, please give me my big angel higher self. Big angel higher self. Okay. And now then, okay, now imagine the Milky Way galaxy, and I see this big giant angel coming down and going into your physical human body. And there we go. Feel how warm you got? See? Feel it?
Incredible.
Yeah. How does that feel? And you feel stupid happy. Feel that?
It's been a while, so I'm so thankful.
See how you're joyful, right?
Yeah.
And so when you get this big angel higher self into your body, you feel stupid happy. It's like just this crazy happy feeling. And so, but all these different spiritual gifts, I mean, I can go forever, and you guys aren't going to get to the bottom of my well, in other words, because I've had about 4 or 5 months head start talking to God every single day and getting all these spiritual gifts from these high heavens. And so the only thing I'm going to do is try to cram them in you. Okay. And so, and then we all get to live happily ever after. And so anyway, Tina,
one
I
last
love you.
thing, Adriel's
What?
not feeling well, so everybody just project some love to Adriel as
No.
well.
No, I did earlier, actually.
Okay.
I did. And so
Good.
there we go. So yeah, lots of light to him, and so it's like, nobody's exempt these days. And so you guys got to realize you just got to, just project as much love and light. And when you project love and light from this dimension here, understand Earth is a heaven. It's your heaven. It's your heaven here. And right. And when you project love from this angle, from the earth plane, that's very powerful. So realize how big that is. And so anyway, I love you guys. Thank
Love
you, Tina.
Mwah.
Thank you, Tina.
Thank
Lots
you.
of joy to you, girl. Anyway, and hey, let's talk to Edwina for a minute,
Yes.
and hey,
She was next on the list.
Yep.
Oh, she was.
Yeah. You have psychic abilities, Gary.
Oh my God, I should really do this. I
You
should really
You should do it for a living, yes.
Yes.
Hey, Edwina.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, my girl, I didn't mean to surprise you with that Roy thing, but
It was amazing. It was amazing. I didn't know about Anna though. My God.
Yeah. But you're looking good. You're looking really good. Look at you, girl. You're looking all hot and stuff. Anyway, and so you're like,
I'm on fire actually right now. All of a sudden, actually.
well, I see a lot of gifts coming to you, he, I actually see Roy on the other side, and he tells me to tell you he's sorry that he was such a, and God, everybody's cussing tonight. Okay. And so he said he's sorry that he was such a S-head. Right. And he said, though, that you're the kindest, most loving person that he ever experienced on earth. And he says that he never ever let you know how much he appreciated you, and he appreciates you more than you'll ever know. and he said, thank you, tell her thank you, and he said, it's probably your fault that I ended up in heaven. Because he's saying that I don't know that I would have got here on my own, but he tells me to tell you that he ended up in heaven, and God even thinks he's funny, and so he's good, and he's with I don't know if he's with a father or a grandfather, but I see an older man he's with, and I see 2 older ladies he's with. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, and so, but he loves you, he says. Does it make any sense?
Yeah, his dad also passed of prostate cancer as well. So yeah. Hi, Gary.
Hey.
That's it's not too bad. You want to say something to Rochelle because the kids that it's hard for them.
He says he gets to play angel for the rest of their lives, and so, and he says he'll be the angel with a sense of humor. And they're going to find coins, like pennies or dimes or something. They're going to find these little coins laying around, and does that make any sense?
Yeah, you should say yeah.
Yeah, I bet the pennies right now.
She found some? She found pennies?
Like a couple.
Yeah, they would you would see them on the ground and you'd be like, wow, look at this, right? And so he said that's him. He says every time you find that, he said that's him. Be aware that's him. Okay. And so you felt your hand get warm right then. Feel how warm your hand got? You got light? Feel that?
Yeah.
There, that's him touching you. And so, yeah. And so he's holding your hand. Beautiful. Beautiful. Anyway, well, I love you, girl. I just wanted to say hi. That's all.
Thank you much. I needed that. I really did. I needed that.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was a really cool piece. It was a really great piece that turned out. Sometimes we do production pieces, and sometimes they come out, and sometimes they don't. But that one turned out really, really nice. And so, I think it really captured Roy, and captured you. So there we go. All right, I love you.
I love you guys so much. I'm so glad we're back. Oh,
hey, there we go.
I'm so glad you're okay. Thank
you. Thank you.
So glad. Welcome back. Thank you,
yeah.
guys.
Well,
special love. I gotta say that because I miss y'all so much. Yay. Okay.
Yeah, you're looking good. Good. Who we talking to? Michelle, who we talking to?
Can we get Angelica, please? Angelica. If she's still on. ANGEL. You got Angelica?
Let me spell it for you, Dino, in case you can't spell it.
I got one right, Michelle. Because it's kind of like angel.
Don't let people know he don't know how to spell.
I'm so bad with names. I could spell anything else with names.
Oh, here I am.
Hi, Angelica.
Hi there. Sorry, I couldn't unmute at first.
That's okay. I'm just glad you're here.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that tribute too. It was beautiful for all 3 of them.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that was really, really good. Actually, Travis did that. Travis worked and did a lot of production with us always, and so he produced that for us. And so thank you,
Bravo, Travis. Great job.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you, Travis. Really, he's listening. He's on tonight.
Oh, is he? Oh, good. Yeah, no, he's like he's always like he could like edit my stuff like he's like, oh God, you again. And so but he did a really good job with that. So thank you, buddy. Thank you. That was good. That was great, actually. It was better than good. It was great. And so who we got?
Angelica.
Yeah.
When I look at Angelica, Angelica, you got all these angels around you. And so when I looked back at you, it confused me because you had so many people and so many beings.
Wow.
Does that make any sense to you?
Well, you've told me similar things, and I wanted to speak to you because I wanted to make sure that everybody else knew what you meant to Anne. She was the happiest. Her family tells me that she was the happiest they had ever seen her in her entire life. And I credit that to you.
Thank you.
because you opened up a world to her that she kind of repressed, and she loved your extended family, of course, Dean and Michelle and everybody else in your group. And then we went to the Ojai retreat, which blew her mind. And I had already seen you in Las Vegas and explained to her some of the things that I experienced. And so we went to Ojai, and it blew her mind. And I just wanted to speak to you, and I'm sure you already know this, obviously, but to make sure that everybody else knew the impact that you and your team had on her.
Wow. Well, thank you. Thank you. You know, we are a team. And we are one with each other. Sometimes we don't like each other. So usually I'm the one maybe that they don't like. But we love each other. And so it's a beautiful feeling when we are doing spiritual retreats. And certainly we're going to do a lot more. We're going to do these, and so in spite of the world being like it is, I mean, you know, we got to keep living, and so, but we're going to do a lot of things. I hope to see you guys, and so, but she was a joy for me, and so when I got to hang out with her and laugh with her, she was very kind and very, very loving. And so as she continued to get more and more spiritual gifts, she continued, there's this like channel, it was like a river of love that was flowing through her. Did you guys, you felt that, and she felt that when she went back home?
We used to call each other soulmates.
Wow.
Because you were the one that taught us that soulmates aren't necessarily a romantic thing. But I went to high school with her, and I reconnected with her about 5 years ago, and we just opened up to each other and realized that we had a lot of similar thoughts about the world. And then I introduced her to you, and then she, you know, of course, mind blown. And Michelle, she's texted Michelle a few times as well and told her how much she appreciated her, and how we talked about how, she really, really felt connected to you. I say team because it's your family, really, but you know, everybody else knows. Yeah.
Well, you know, we're all very lucky. We're all very different in every way. Even though we seem like we're the same, we're not. But we're very different, and we're very connected. And we, you know, it's the kind of thing where we got each other's back, you know. And I think that's kind of a feeling that people are having a hard time finding these days. And so you want to just have each other's back, and you want to take care of each other, and be one with each other. And so, but I could tell that she did find that, and at the Ojai retreat, and she was a joy to be with, to be around, to be a part of. She added to the whole thing, and so I couldn't be happier to hear that news, that when she got back, that was the happiest time of her life, and so she passed of COVID, right?
Correct. And she, we didn't necessarily agree on everything, but it was her choice to not take the vaccine or to get doctor's help. And on that note, I wanted to ask you, first of all, of course, you have taught us, and anything I've ever been taught my entire life is that she's in a better place, and she's not feeling anything other than love and joy and light. And now she can help spread light, you know, to even more people from where she is. But is there any message for her daughter? She left behind a 25-year-old, and with a lot of responsibilities with her business that she left to her. And so
she tells me to tell her daughter that she will be the luckiest person on earth.
That her daughter will be the luckiest person on earth?
Yeah. And because I see her giving her like all this light, and luck and love, you know, and abundance. So I feel like her, as I see her daughters psychically, and then as I see what she's seeing, she says, let her know that it's really her that comes to her at night. So I think her daughter is experiencing something where she feels or sees her at night come to her, maybe in her dreams or maybe in her room or whatever, and she's letting her know that that's really her. Okay.
She did mention that she'd been sensing things and dreaming things that are coming true since her mom passed. But I think all of this is a little heavy for her still. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, you may be surprised. So you may go, if you tell her, it'll just make sense.
Oh, I will definitely tell her. I will definitely tell her that is.
But I see it making sense, and I see her realizing that that's really her mom that's coming to her from the other side and letting her know, yay, this is me. You're doing the right thing. You're truly amazing. Her daughter's truly amazing. She's like an amazing human being. It's almost like a takeoff of her,
Yes,
like
yes. And I have no doubt that Anne is by her side more than ever. So all of the things that you're saying are what I was hoping I could relate.
Well, she says she's also by your side.
I know. I feel her all the time.
She just grabbed your hand. Feel your hand hot?
Thank you.
You feel that? See?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. She says she's with you, and she says she appreciates you. There's never anybody that could be a better friend than you've been in this lifetime.
Well, I feel the same about her.
Well, she's right there with you. And so, good luck, honey. Good luck.
Thank you, Gary. I love you.
Hey,
and I appreciate you guys so much.
Hey, we appreciate you.
We appreciate you too.
Thank you. Okay.
Wow. Thanks, honey.
Oh.
And it's like, I just want to like hug everybody. It's like, how do we like hug, group hug, guys? I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all of your support. Thank you guys for projecting healing and light to me while I was sick, really sick, and keep projecting it. I'm still in recovery a little bit, believe it or not. And so, but it's like, every day, you get a little better, a little better, a little better, but I'm just so happy that I can be back and be myself. That's the beautiful part. And so every day that you guys are running around healthy and hanging out, and getting through things, just, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for all of that. And you want to go to these higher vibrations, because these higher vibrations that I keep talking about, these things will really set you free. These higher vibrations will bring in the type of healing light, the type of abundance light, the type of luck, just dumb luck, and you'll find your way. You'll find your soul connections. You'll find your bright lights. You'll be able to, you'll be lit up in all these different crazy ways that do exist now. And so just be a part of that. Okay. And so I'll do everything I can do to show you guys, like anything I know that I can possibly do to channel in all these different gifts that I think are going to really help you out. And so the one thing that I see now, I see this beautiful bright light. It's sort of a rainbow colored. It looks like a big ball of light, but rainbow colored, and it's coming down. And so that's a spiritual gift I have, and I'm bringing it down and I'm giving it to you. And so I want you guys to just feel it. And there we are. There we are. There we go. And just pull it into your body. Okay? A lot of times things will come down in orbs and bright lights, and that's kind of how they come down. And so, but I just feel this light coming down into you. And I just want you to say, thank you, angels. Thank you, God, for everything. Remember your big, giant Milky Way galaxy angel. Okay. That was a big spiritual gift you got tonight. That's a very big deal. And you want to have your big angels, with you. That's going to really help you out. That's going to be so important. Michelle, who we got? Who else are we talking to?
Oh, yay. Thank you, Gary. God, we love you so much. I'm so thankful that you're with us. Seriously.
She was getting nervous, Gary. She thought you were going to end it. She was getting nervous.
No, it's okay.
No, I got 3 people I got to talk to. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. I'll talk.
Okay. So,
I can read Michelle. Michelle's mind is easy to read.
It's clear.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So yes, Kathy Kranz. If we could get Kathy Kranz.
Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, is she back?
Cathie.
Okay.
Please and thank you.
Yes. Okay, Kathy, unmute yourself, please.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey,
Well,
I wanted to talk to you earlier. I saw you earlier, and I wanted to talk to you.
hi.
So here
Yeah,
we
I
are.
don't know if you remember me. So
I do.
I've been to so many workshops. So I've lost 5 people now since 2016, very close people, and the latest one was in September, a best friend. And I'm caretaking for my dad, and he's been in so much pain. And I was just wondering if you could heal, do something for his pain. I just feel like I'm sinking because I've lost so many people and I'm taking care of him. And I don't know, it's just overwhelming.
Well, what I heard, your angels told me to fix you. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I'm going to fix you. So when I go to clear your energy, I'm going to pretend no one's here and just it's me and you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm pretending that I'm doing a private reading with you. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay. When I go to clear you, I'm clearing your thyroid first. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I see a little dark energy in your throat. And I'm peeling that off of your throat. Notice how your sinuses open, your hands got warm, different feeling.
Yeah.
All right, good. I then see a lot of pain. Sometimes we can have so much pain in our heart, we make our heart physically sick. And that's what you're doing. Sometimes you think you're having a heart attack.
Yeah, I do.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you feel this pain in your heart. It's physical,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Physical pain. Okay, people are making themselves have physical heart attack things these days.
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah.
so, okay, can I get rid of that for you?
Please.
Okay, there we go. And I just got rid of that. And so now feel how you feel light.
Yeah.
Crazy good feeling.
Kind of dizzy. Yeah.
Kind of dizzy.
Yeah.
Well, the reason, if you noticed that with my hands, I did this.
Yeah.
Okay. The reason is because I had to turn your energy around because it was a negative spiral. In other words, you were in a black hole.
Yeah.
And I popped you out of that. And so now then your physical body's starting to feel warmer.
Yeah.
All right. Because I pulled you up out of this black hole. Okay. Now I'm going to clear your universal energy. This is one of the gifts I got because of going through my dying process and the whole COVID thing. Okay.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to clear your whole universe. Okay. In God's big universe. And so now I'm just peeling this off of you. And there we go. How you feel now?
Different. It's just really different. It's kind of cool.
Right? You're laughing though.
Yeah,
Notice
I
you're
am.
laughing.
Yeah, I'm laughing. I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. I was I can't tell you how good it felt to see that text message from you yesterday. I was like, oh my gosh, he's back. I'm so happy you're back.
Thank you. Well, I'm so happy you're happy I'm back. That's the biggest thing. And I appreciate you guys. Please show up next week. Please show up next week because I have so much more to show you, to give you, to teach you. And so we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun. I got some big secrets that have never been talked about before. You know, by the way, this new heaven that I'm going and hanging out in is called Zion Heaven. Okay.
Zion. Okay.
Zion Heaven. And there's a little bit known about it. You can find a little bit of writing about it, but not too much. And so, but anyway, Zion Heaven is a place that is unreal. And I'm going to teach you guys about Zion Heaven because I've been hanging out there for a few months now. You know, thank God, literally, or I would have died 5 times. Anyway, when I look at you now, then see, as you feel silly and you're laughing and you were miserable and thought you were going to drown in the beginning of the call, and now you feel good.
I do.
Okay. Okay. That's because I cleared you universally. See how she feels, guys?
Yeah.
That quick, she feels that
I
good.
do. You're awesome.
Right. Yeah. Thank you. And so, like I've always said, oh, by the way, I'm here doing private readings. No, let me tell you, I'm doing private readings with you. You guys need to talk to me.
I need to come see you.
Yeah, if you're messed up these days, you know, you really do, because I can clear you on this universal level, which is a whole nother thing. This is something that you hadn't had happen before, because I never had this happen before. But once you have it happen, then you can get on up in there, you know, like my friend Andy, like different people that, you know, and so I was afraid, you know what my biggest fear was once I went through this process, I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to transfer it to you guys. I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to clear you guys to where I could get you guys as high as I was, or as high as I am. And so, but then I realized I can, and I'm like, oh my God, you know. And so this is like really, 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 really special. And now also I'm doing the energy clearings on Wednesday. And so you guys check me out. All you guys that are in the club. If you're not in my online club, join my online club because it'll save your life. And I'm doing energy clearings on Wednesday, and I'm just going to be working it. And then we're also doing a workshop. I think it's next Sunday. You have to look on the website. I can't remember everything. But I think it's on the 19th. And but I can't wait.
Let's get the dates correct for you, Gary.
Okay, tell me what I'm doing. Tell me what I'm doing.
All right. Wednesday the 19th. Is that when you want to start doing your energy
Okay.
clearings again for
I'm good.
the online Enlightenment Club? Yes.
Yeah.
That's Wednesday coming up.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so
Okay.
everybody go to the website
and
scroll down and join the Enlightenment Club if you're not already in it. And on Wednesdays, he does an exclusive thing, energy clearing for the people in the Enlightenment Club.
Yeah. But there's so many things that also I can't wait. I'm doing a workshop at the end of the month. When am I doing? Well, we have to figure that out, And so we don't always have our act together, and so we're just kind of going as we go. But there's like we want to get you guys as much information that I have in my head and yours, and so because this will change your life. This will really, really change your life. And so let me just look around you. Now, how's she feeling now? So she's feeling better? Do we still have her?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Hold on. She muted herself by accident. Let me unmute her.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm really good.
Okay.
Oh, you're really good.
I'm
Look at her
really
eyes.
good.
Yeah, I just want you to look at her eyes. Is that simple? When I clear people on this universal level, that's what happens.
Yes.
Yeah, and so
They're
that's
really
what that's what I see. And so you'll find that things will click along for you, and where things were weird and funky, they'll straighten up.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's really
so,
good.
Yeah, so it's really, really.
My back
really...
even feels better. I noticed that right away too.
So you had pain there?
Yeah, I had some pain in my lower back when I was sitting here.
Okay, and it went away?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, when your vibe goes higher, the pain goes away.
Yeah.
How crazy,
I felt
right?
part of the note that I wrote to her was, I feel like I'm sinking, that's the sensation I had, that I had felt like I was just sinking because everything felt like it was just crumbling around me, so.
Because it was.
Yeah.
And see, when you're in those energy fields, that's what happens. And then when you're out of those energy fields, things get better. And so that's kind of what happens. And so, and I'm not telling you that I have all the answers. I'm telling you that I strive to go higher and higher, and I was very, very lucky through the process of all the stuff I went through to go to a higher place to where I got bigger gifts, and so then I can just share these bigger gifts with you guys, and then as I share them with you, I actually learn from you, and so I learn from you, and I appreciate you, and I'm empathing your joy, so. Good luck with everything. I see
so
things
much.
working better. And I peeled a dark sleeve off of your father. He's got he's got medications that are crossing up. You need to check on those.
Okay.
That's a big problem for him.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's got 3 bulging discs right now, and they did injections on Monday, so we're hoping that he gets some relief. He's just in severe pain.
Okay, well, I pulled the darkness off of there, and I see him coming out of some of that. But you got to check on his medications because they're tripling up and messing him up.
They are. Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, look at that real good, and you'll go.
Okay.
Oh. And even the doctors aren't aware. I think when they look at this, they'll go, "Oh my God!"
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
there's some stuff there that's really funky. So let you
Okay.
know. Okay.
All right. Thank
All right.
you.
Hey, good luck.
That's a good message. Thank you very much.
Hey.
Thank you, Kathy.
Take care, honey.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Love you.
Love you.
Love you back. That's nice.
Yay.
That's nice. I feel like we did her some good,
Yeah.
Yeah, Michelle, you got a couple more people. Who we got?
Oh, hey,
Wait,
Gary,
thank
before
you,
before
Okay.
you do that, Michelle, in the chat, Carolina A, she says, can you please ask Gary if we all received our higher angel, our big angels?
Okay, let me just look. Yes, yeah, you did. And if you think you didn't, you want to imagine the Milky Way galaxy, and you want to just say, God, please give me my big giant angel. And you just want to say, God, give me my big giant angel, please. And then allow this big giant angel to come down into your body. And this is your big giant higher self angel that's as big as the Milky Way galaxy. And so, and there you go. And there you are. Perfect. And if you didn't get it, you got it then. So it's
Hey,
just
you.
That's what it's like. And so who we got?
Oh, thanks, Gary. Martin's iPhone. Martin. Please.
Martin's iPhone. Okay, Martin, unmute
Yeah.
yourself, please.
His brother passed away too, so sorry, Martin.
My name is Wendy.
Oh,
And,
Martin. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
it's my son's iPhone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Wendy.
Hey, Wendy.
Hi, my brother passed away, and a couple days. Yesterday they gave me they called me from some apartment complex and that he had passed away. Can you tell me why? And did he cross over?
Yeah, where was he?
He was in his apartment in Burlington, Vermont.
Mhm. Did he have a problem choking? Do you know?
No.
I feel like he couldn't get his breath. Did he have COVID?
No.
I feel like he couldn't get his breath, and so it just feels like he had an altered consciousness, and he couldn't breathe. So I don't know if you know everything, and so do you know? You know, but I see that he couldn't breathe. Did he ever do any drugs?
He drank. He drank
Okay.
alcohol.
Okay. It feels like he OD'd on some level. And so, because I see him having an altered consciousness,
Oh.
and I feel like he can't breathe. And this is the sense I get. But even though he went through all that, he ended up on the other side. So it's not like he's earthbound. He's actually over on the other side.
Oh.
And so he had a lot of real spiritual people. Was there
Yeah.
there was a lot of spiritual people that prayed for him? And a lot of spiritual people on the other side?
Mhm.
Okay, that makes sense to you?
Yeah.
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 Well, it looks like those people, the spiritual people, really made a big difference. And so I see him in his heaven. And so he's
Oh.
there. He's holding hands with an old lady. He's holding hands with an old lady. Is that your grandma? Or who's that?
My grandma? Yeah,
Yeah.
my grandma just passed away on the 14th of December.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I see him holding hands with her. You know?
Oh.
Yeah. She had a lot of faith. You know?
Yeah,
And so-
she was spiritual.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And so he's holding hands with her, and she
Yeah.
helped him cross over to the other side. As she says, behave yourself or she'll haunt you. And so she's making jokes. She's a funny lady too, you know? And so she loves you. She says she loves you. She's telling you she loves you over and over and over. Okay? Okay?
I'm cutting out.
Oh, she's cutting out.
Oh. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, she got the message. That's cool.
I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, your grandma's right there with you, and she just says she loves you.
Say that
She's got-
again?
your grandma's got your brother, and she's hanging out with you as well. Okay? And so there we go. That's good. Who else we got?
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so can we go to Rachel and James, please? They have
Yeah.
a serious question too.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Rachel and James, unmute yourself.
Hi.
Oh, hey, guys. Hey, James. Hey,
Hey.
Rachel.
Hello. So it's under Rachel's name because I'm over at her house tonight. But it was my friend's son went crazy with the QAnon thing and killed his 2 children.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and I want to know. I don't even know how to talk to her about it. You know, her son, and but first of all, are they okay? Are the kids okay?
One of them is, and one of them is not.
Ugh.
And so there's one that's one of them did one of them see him kill the other one?
You know, it sounds like it, and it was a long time killing. It was not a swift thing, and they were real young, and it's a nightmarish situation. So I imagine.
I'm seeing one of them watched the process and was
Yeah.
scared and petrified.
Yep.
And so that's what I'm seeing, and it may have been the younger one that was petrified. You know, I'm not sure which one I'm looking at. How old were they?
One was 2, I believe, and one was about 10 months old.
Oh
It's
my.
like really crazy. I'm sorry to bring
Really?
this to here,
Yeah,
but
really, really crazy. So it was the older one that watched the process. And and anyway, so the older one is screaming, no, 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 no. And so this is what the older one is screaming. And so it's a horrible thing. And so, but I'm bringing down all this light from this high heaven, and there they went. Okay. And there you go. See how warm you got? You got really warm. I got hot.
yeah,
Yeah. And so you did it.
that's been 4 months coming. They were in the papers and all that.
Oh,
noise.
well, you did them a big favor because
All right. Thank you.
the older child was still earthbound because he was hung in the moment of horror, and
Sure.
and there we go. And so the demons that are existing on the planet, there are the I kill you demons, not the I hurt you demons, but I kill you demons. And so this was an example of these particular entities. And so because they do horrific things, and so but we managed to clear it up, and you're going to feel a lot better, and everybody in that family will feel better. So
Good. The ex-husband was a super nice guy, and the grandmother, a super nice guy, and the wife of the guy, the murderer, was a very nice lady.
yeah, no, it's not like they're bad folk, you know. And so, but what happens is this particular demon will get in people and have them do the craziest things, the craziest things.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about the son, of course, who did
The perpetrator.
perpetrator. But what do I tell the mother, the grandmother of the kids?
Tell them you prayed. I would say tell them I prayed and for them with some really special folks, and they felt like really good things happened. You know?
Okay.
And so
Thank you.
her depth of understanding is what it is, but there's a lot of good that happened right there because this poor little kid's not earthbound. Can you imagine being 3 years old and earthbound because you've seen?
I tried to imagine it, as you might
You know,
imagine.
yeah, and so this was a bad scene, and
It
so
was like a daymare to think about it, and
yeah. Well, you guys you actually solved it, so there we go.
thank you.
Lots of love to you, James. I love you guys.
Is my friend Jesse alive, Gary?
Seems like it. I see a smile.
That's all. No one can find him, so I'll just assume the best for now. Thank you.
I see a smile, so there we go. I love you guys. I'll talk to you
Thank you.
soon.
Okay.
Here we go. Michelle, you got one more person, then I can go. You got one more person. Who is it?
Thank you. You're right. Barb Titus.
You're driving me crazy.
Yeah, thank you, Gary.
Get out
Oh
of
my
his head,
God,
Michelle. Get out of his head.
No, no.
We're like
I'm-
twins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I'm talking to you. Mental
You are.
telepathy.
One more.
All right, Barb. Are you there, Barb?
Yeah, I'm.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Barbara. Yeah, what's your question?
I was wondering. My brother and sister-in-law both have COVID, and they're really struggling to get
sorry.
better.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was wondering. You kind of answered it a little bit because you said it took you forever, and they weren't vaccinated either. My sister-in-law almost died. They're really struggling to get back on their feet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me just look. Okay, and what's your brother-in-law's name?
My brother's name is Lee.
Oh, brother. Okay, brother. His name is Lee?
Yep,
And your sister-in-law, what's her name?
Ruth.
Okay. She's stubborn, right?
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. There we go. She's so stubborn, she'll make it. She'll be fine. You know, I think that was part of my whole thing. You know, I'm too stubborn to die. I ain't going nowhere. And so well, when I look at her, I cleared her off, and she looks bright. I took a sleeve of darkness off. I cleared her whole universal energy that quick. That's how fast I can do it. And then with him, Lee, say his name one more time.
Lee.
Okay, there we go. and I just cleared him off. And so now then I see all this really universal light pouring into them. Okay. And so
Okay.
feel how you got warm?
Yeah, really warm.
Really warm, right? Well,
Yeah.
you got really warm because you're empathing the healing energy going into those guys. Okay? And
Okay.
that's guys, hello. This is how simple it is. That's how simple it is. If you clear your universal energy, tap up into these higher heavens, which, I'm going to be working with you guys on, right? This is how you let in the kind of light that is the kind of light you need that brings in that crazy healing. And that's the reason you feel so hot. And you're getting warmer and warmer. You're feeling crazy warm.
Yeah.
Feel it?
Yeah.
What does that feel like?
It's like I was freezing when I was talking to you, and my feet are like on fire, and I just feel like I'm like an oven, like your oven is heating up.
Right.
I just keep getting hotter and hotter and hotter.
Yeah. Well, you're just simply empathing your brother and his wife, and so that's what you're doing. And so good for you. You brought a ton of healing into them, and I see them looking a lot brighter, a lot better, and a lot more healed. Okay.
I have one more question. One quick
all
question.
Right. Okay.
Did you see me praying for you every day while you were sick?
I could feel you praying for me every day, and when I look, I see that your prayers mattered, and I really appreciate it. I really do. Yeah. Thank all you guys. And I just want to say thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I thank you guys for saying all those beautiful prayers and projecting healing energy. See, infinity works like that. Like I project all this healing energy all the time. That's what I do all the time for a living, and so, but you project healing energy to me. And this was an opportunity where a lot of you guys projected all this healing and light and love back to me. And let me tell you, it worked. And I needed every ounce of it. Because in all practicality, I mean, when we first checked in the hospital, they said, you're going to die, right? Even the doctor was like, you're not going to make it. And I'm like, okay, well, let's see what happens here. But and I don't think I probably would have made it if it wasn't for you guys. And so I appreciate you guys so much, and I love you guys so much. And if you need me this week, I'm clearing you guys. I'm working this week. I'm going back to work, and I'm doing private readings all this week. 800-827-GARY. You can even call now. I think we have 2 appointments tomorrow available. And so, but 1-800-827-4279, 1-800-827-GARY, or GarySpivey.com, of course. And I'm here doing private readings with you guys, and it matters because you want to let in this kind of crazy light. Karen from I love you. Hello, girl. Good to see you. Good to see you, And so she lost her puppy this week, and her puppy was her soulmate, and she'd had him for a very, very long time. How long you had him? How long? Let me talk to Karen for just 1 second. I just got to talk to her because I was hanging out with her, And
Hey,
so
Karen, unmute yourself. There.
How do I unmute?
Oh, there we go. Now you're
There you go,
unmuted.
you got it.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, yeah, you lost your pooch, which was your soulmate,
Yes, he was, and it's still very hard. This is helping so much just listening to this tonight. Thank you.
Oh, well, we're it's really tough as we lose folk, and we lose, like your pooch was your soulmate, and so much more than a puppy. And how long had he been with you? How long had he been with you?
19, possibly 22 years. I adopted him. Yeah.
Wow.
He was an abandoned dog. And I saw him on the internet on a no-kill shelter, so I went and got him right away. And they told me he was 3 years old.
Wow.
And then after a couple of vet's visits, they said he was 6 months old. But he was a Reiki healer also. He was a level 3.
He had this amazing light. I was always very, very attracted to him. And so it was really crazy because he was in his dying process. And it was like I couldn't leave Karen alone. I'm like, hey, okay, you there? You okay? How's he doing? Well, and then as he passed, it was like, you have to realize even you can have soulmates that are animals, and you can have soulmates that are friends, and you can have soulmates that are grandmas, and you can have soulmates that are whoever. It doesn't have to be a romantic soulmate, but you can actually have these different soulmates that are in your life, and realize if you have one, you're very lucky, and they are too. But also now with your pooches, you may not be aware, you can actually get them back. They reincarnate much faster than humans. And so they'll actually come back to you, and so there's a little process for that. And so you simply go and you pick a litter of puppies, you put your hand over their heads, and when your hand gets really super hot, you'll go, there's my dog, and so, Dean did that. Remember, Dean, you did that.
I did it, yeah. I did it years ago. I was all upset because I had to put my dog to sleep. And Gary goes, when you're ready, God's telling me you can have your dog back. And I don't know, it might have took me 2 or 3 years before one day I was at the office and I was leaving late at night and I heard, turn on your computer, your dog is there. And I turned on the computer and I found this white Samoyed. And I was like, okay, let me go talk to Gary in the morning. So in the morning I said, Gary, I found this white Samoyed. I think this is a dog. And Gary goes, yes, that's your dog. It's in Santa Barbara, California. I'm like, okay. And you remember, I dug around, looked for all these breeders in Santa Barbara. No one breeds these dogs.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Remember that? And you kept going, I don't care. You kept telling me, I don't care. It's in Santa Barbara. And I'm like, Gary, it's not in Santa Barbara. So I finally found this lady in Salt Lake City that had the puppy. And I was like, I'm just going to buy this one. And the day I was going to drive to Salt Lake City to pick it up, she calls me. She goes, hey, would you mind meeting in Santa Barbara, California? Would that be easier for you since you're only an hour away? And I was like, oh my God, Gary was right. So got my dog. And it's the same
I'm
mannerisms.
always right.
Not always, but anyway. But my dog had the exact same mannerisms that the one that I put to sleep. So same dog, different body.
The crazy thing with this dog, I mean, this will sound like, we're coming up with science fiction, but this dog knew all the tricks that the old dog knew. And it was a tiny little puppy. And it knew all these elaborate tricks. And so I'm always big. I teach dogs all these little, if they're around me, I teach them all these. My father was a dog trainer. And so I teach them tricks, right? And so, but this dog, as soon as Dean got this little tiny puppy knew all these elaborate tricks that there's no way that this dog could have learned. And so my point is you can actually get your pooch back. And so I look forward to that happening to you, Karen. I love you.
Thank you. I love you. Thank you so much for what you did for me this week. Thank you.
Glad to. Glad to be there. Glad to be there for all you guys, because all you guys are there for me. And I appreciate you so much. Lots of love to you. And the only thing I look really forward to is doing an energy clearing on Wednesday. If you're not in my online club, join my online club and just come and hang out, and I'll work on your energy. I'll show you like all the big spiritual gifts that I got recently. And I'll show you guys how to hook into all that stuff. And I look forward to talking to you next Saturday right here on Zoom with Tapping In with me, Gary Spivey. And also I look forward to do all the workshops. We've got a workshop at the end of the month, all kinds of stuff going on. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I'm really glad I'm back. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Michelle,
Gary?
Oh, we got to do that. Oh, and we got to talk about Club Sparkle. Hey.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, Club Sparkle. I take this every day of my life. Okay, every day of my life. This is what I do. Every day of my life. Here's my regiment. Here's my regiment every day. That's what I do. And you know what? I feel fantastic. And if I need a little energy about halfway through the day, no, I don't get drunk for real. I do ever young, I don't drink that much coffee. I drink, and all this works. And you guys hook into that, and Michelle's cranking along with that. And so, Michelle, how do they get with you?
Please just call my cell phone, 702-822-0548, or email me at michelle@clubsparkle.com or michelle@garyspivey.com. And I'll be more than happy to help you.
Oh, you always are.
Light to you, right?
Yeah, always. I love you guys, and I look forward to talking to you guys in private readings, whatever we're doing this week. But we're back. And so we want to end the show with just looking at the tribute one more time to Mihaela and everybody. And so this is Roy and Anna, we want to, just say thank you for being a part of our family, and we miss you. And so take a look at this.
Thank you, Gary. Love you.
Love you back.
It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place.
How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride. It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way, from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
That's so sad.